The San Francisco 49ers are one of the most injured teams in the NFL in 2025 because of course they were. That seems to be their kind of identity for the last several years, as they always seem to have a huge name on their roster, one of their superstar players injured for most of the year, and it's more than usually one player. But despite that, they still had a pretty good season. Of course, making the playoffs, winning a playoff game, beating the, now they didn't look as good as they were the year ago, but beating the Super Bowl champions who defeated a team that was going to three-peat, but then unfortunately kind of getting destroyed by their division rivals who would eventually win the Super Bowl, which obviously hurts quite a bit. This is a roster, though, that honestly, if those older veterans come back strong, come back healthy, come back at all if your name's Trent Williams, and play well, the big concern would be wide receiver, I think. I'm not a huge worried person about most of the rest of that roster. I think the offensive line is good enough. Sure, you could use a couple of upgrades, interior-wise especially, but obviously you like Williams, you like Pooney, McKivitz, who is a good player. It's just left side of the line with the left guard and center. Maybe those are some upgrade points. Tight end, not a problem. Kittle's one of the best, if not the best tight end in the league when he's healthy. It's just he's getting older too. What's the recovery look like? Christian McCaffrey, he's not getting any younger either. He's about to be, 30, if not already 30, and he's a running back. That's not a good combination. It's just wide receiver. Brock Purdy, I think, was great. I think he didn't have the numbers he was used to having, for sure, but a lot of the times you look around, you're like, where's the guy to throw to? Who is open? And most of the time, the answer is nobody. So they really need to get a difference maker. I think they just need to add some speed in general. You think about this team, and their wide receiver room are a bunch of slow guys. Really, just Pearsall is the fastest guy there. I don't know if that's a good thing, right? Of course, looking at the defensive side of the ball now, a lot of the guys that are supposed to start are injured or, they're dealing with an injury. Michael Williams is going to be our starting edge next to Bosa, or opposite of Bosa, I should say. Fred Warner is going to be a starter. I will say, though, another concern for this team, DT. They have not had a good DT here since, realistically, since they traded DeForest Buckner, and that was obviously a disaster. The Colts got a pretty damn good player, but more importantly, the Niners just blew the draft pick. Pick 13 overall. What do they use it on? Kinlaw, I think. How many games did he even play? Either he didn't play many games or was injured a lot, or he was just so bad as an outsider, I just never heard about him. I think it's a little bit of both, if we're going to be honest with you. Of course, fill in some of the positions that were injured with veteran players. Not a bad decision, but didn't really have a great outcome. Cornerbacks, they do have some up-and-coming guys. Speaking of, Upton Stout, when put him in the starting lineup. Really just think the concerns of this team, again, wide receiver, absolutely, number one. That's going to be a first-round pick draft for us, I would imagine. Safety, even though Siegel has some potential, I would still like a new safety. And then DT, like I said, it's been a concern here for a while. Let me know, though, if you're a Niners fan, what are the concerns to you? Hey, training staff, strength and conditioning, probably number one. We'll draft a new strength and conditioning coach. Pick, 28? I think this team has 27, maybe somewhere around there. We'll find out. I don't really give a damn, to be honest with you. But let me know, again, what the biggest concerns of the team are from a Niners fan's standpoint, or just from an NFL standpoint. Let me know what you guys think. Of course, while you're down there, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification all so you know when the next upload is up, and let me know which team you would like to see rebuilt next. This rebuild could really go either way. That Rams rebuild we recently did, coincidentally enough, it could have went either way. Matthew Stafford and Devontae Adams, we were really worried about them. They stuck around a little bit. We did all right for ourselves. But in this one, I'm expecting to lose some guys a little bit sooner than that. Kittle could be even gone right now. Trent Williams could be gone right now. I'm going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. But after this season, there are no holds bars. Anything can go. Definitely need to work a little bit on the defense. But in real life, not as concerned for sure. But let's see who we get with that first round pick. For the retirements, we lose the center, Brendel. We lose the long snapper and the punter, Thomas Morstead. We don't lose Kittle or Williams because I did drop their age down. But now, again, anything goes. If they want to retire at 34 and 39, so be it. Would be devastating, but they can do it if they need to. Of course, contracts, as much as I want to get speedier, I want to get better. I think Jawan Jennings actually, no, he's really slow. Why did I think he was like 91 speed? But these guys are also like the only guys we have. So I'd prefer to not get... we're fine. I think we're fine. Jawan Jennings made some huge, crazy plays for this team, but I think we're moving on. And then McKivicks, I want to make sure that I'm not screwed at right tackle. Wide receiver, I'm fine with, though. I can use Pearsall, and we're going to draft a wide receiver. I don't know who it is, but that's 2 wide receivers right there. That's enough in the game of Madden. In real life, you probably do keep the wide receiver there. Use check. I mean, what are we, crazy? I'm going to just get rid of the juice. I think you'd be insane to do that. I'm just glad that he didn't retire on us. I might do a 1 year on Jennings anyways, even though I really don't need him. A part of me still just wants him. I don't know. He's slow as hell, but I really like the catching ability. I really do. 1 year 12? Okay, well, I tried. Free agency. Could you imagine bringing in Joey? That'd be so cool, but nah, we're not going to do that. Alec Pierce makes his way into free agency, though. That's a little bit of a surprise. Could do Pierce. When would that... Yeah, that's a good point. Has there ever... Or not ever, but... When's the last time a team has featured their wide receiver 1, 2, and their tight end 1, and their running back and quarterback all as white dudes? Like, that must be a long time. If this is the Patriots, I feel like you almost lore accurately have to pull that move off. But, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to pull that off because I don't really know if I want Pierce, and I, don't even think, or B, I should say, don't even think he would be available. I don't know why they would ever let him go. He's a good overall. There weren't big names, but we did add a few. Romeo Doubs on a 1 year 11 and David Edwards on a 1 year 9. I'm not sure what happens with Romeo Doubs for us, but I just want to have options, right? This is our Jawan Jennings replacement. All right, pick 27. I've really been eyeing up Concepcion. I'll be real with you. As much as I wouldn't mind Boston or even Brazil, I was talking about, adding someone that can shift, right? A little shifty guy. Concepcion is that shifty guy, right? I mean, I get it. You're getting parallels. I guess not really to Pearsall, but sort of, kind of. I guess it's really just best available. I would love Malachi Lemon more than anyone, but at the same time, I don't know who's realistic. It's tough because I want to play it how it lies, but I know for a fact if I run this down, Tyson's going to be there at 27. At least Mendoza 1, Reese 2. That's been a pretty consistent one. I mean, Carnell Tate here at 27. Now, take it, this is being done before all of the combine drills are done, so, things could change, especially with the draft class being changed up. But for right now, we're just rolling how it is. It's just unlikely Tate is there. Lemon, maybe. Tyson, unlikely. Boston, possibly. Wide receiver, there is a lot of them, so maybe it's a situation of, well, there's so many, we'll just wait. And then every team waits, and it's like, oh. Similar to, it's not similar to running back, because running back's a dime a dozen, but remember when Le'Veon Bell and Eddie Lacy were taken, both those guys were supposed to go late first, especially Eddie Lacy, and that didn't happen. They were like late second. So it could be a case of that. I'm really debating on what I want to do here, because like I said, I really want Lemon, but do you see him as 27th? Screw it, I'm making the argument that Malachi Lemon's going to fall. I don't care. I want someone different. I don't want to go Concepcion again. True Talent 4. In development trade. It's not going to happen. He's probably going to go no later than 14, probably. But he smoked drugs on Instagram. What up? Man, don't I sound like a cool guy smoking drugs? Hell yeah. Hey, you want to do some smoking of drugs later? You? Huh? That, of course, was a joke. Legal disclaimer, I do not want to smoke drugs. Also, speaking of drugs, you probably heard me call him Malachi Lemon. I have called him Malachi Lemon for months. For some reason, my brain just doesn't work. It's Makai Lemon. So be prepared to hear Malachi Lemon a bunch. I absolutely apologize. I look more out of it than he did at the Combine, let's be real. We now move on to 27. I wish I could trade Ayuk, but I don't think I can because he is still injured. We need a safety. That is for certain. Another thing that is for certain is the remaining players are pretty bad. I always put Harris on my list because of the bench press reps, and I just don't think I'll ever take him because he doesn't look good. But the bench reps, every time I put him on the list, I check it twice, and I realize, hell no. That's what I realize. Safeties, though, not a lot of options. Halsey's kind of mid, but he's got good man coverage. The draft is already done. I mean, if we're going to be honest, the draft is already over. Do you take Brailsford here? Do we take Brailsford? Center? Let's do it. Let's get a new center. 139 true. I love it for us. But he's hidden. Nice. Let's go to the next round where I'm going to trade up for Harold Perkins. Or is it Singleton that I actually want to trade up for? It's actually Nicholas Singleton. I've lied. Are you as excited about our DT room as I am? Are you? I just don't know what I can do. Like, the class sucks. Like, there's no DTs. You can have it all. Could also go Durant. Durant's a wasted pick, but our DT room sucks. I can live with the running backs we got, even though I know long-term we need another option because Garendo is like 26 already. I have no choice. I need Zane Durant. I need to start a rookie DT ASAP. 108 true talent, normal development trait, but athletic. And I think Desmond Reed's a perfect pick. I think a team that would like to throw to the running back out of the backfield would love a guy like Desmond Reed. Will he be the long-term guy? I don't know. Of course, hidden development trait, fast as hell. Not really great break tackle stuff. Really just a special teamer that we're going to potentially put out there as running back here and there. And then with the next pick, I am going to be taking a linebacker. Definitely could use some depth there. 170 true talent, normal development trait. I mean, there's a lot of needs we had that we're not going to get to, but considering, again, it's a user-created class, there's a lot of normal devs, a lot of lower overalls than you would get on a CPU. I think we did okay. And then we take a rough-looking corner, Thaddeus Dixon, in the 7th round. And here is the draft recap. I mean, a couple of okay players, and then obviously a really good one in Makai Lemon. 79 overall hidden development traits. Unbelievable route running. That is ridiculous. 88, 88, 90. Again, we need a guy that you can depend to get open. Maybe he isn't going to completely wow you, but he is going to be insanely consistent. I mean, I don't know if I would even say Amon-Ra St. Brown doesn't wow me, but I just want Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I think that's what we got. Of course, our center is so mid, it's unbelievable, but he's in development trait. Okay, if I want to draft a lineman in the user-created class, that's how you gotta go about it. Super athletic DT. Actually, I didn't even know what Durant ran. I kind of want to see. But Desmond Reed, beautiful work. And yeah, a bunch of other guys like the linebacker we took. Not bad. 4 stars for the first name. Very elite parenting there. What a name. Still wonder when they're ever going to fix that. You think they're ever going to fix the profanity bug? I doubt it, right? I highly doubt it. And yeah, he ran a 4.75, so Durant may even need to go up in speed a little bit. So, I mean, normally I would be like, this is so stupid and unrealistic, but it is the Arizona Cardinals. I could see this happening. I could see it happening. Got to give the Chargers credit for being optimistic and just, you know, put your name in the hat. Who knows what'll happen. Definitely, oh my god, the Packers might have the worst offer I've seen. That's insane. But yeah, I mean, there's a couple of teams that are really high on him, a couple of teams that aren't. What is Ayuk worth? Because at his best, when he wasn't hurt, he was one of the better receivers in the entire NFL. Things have changed a little bit since then. What's the perception? I mean, he's got to be worth at least a 2nd-round pick, right? Even a late one. And maybe we could have got more. I don't know, dude. 84 overall star dev at 28 years old. I felt any more would be unfair. Ayuk to the Browns for a 2nd-round pick. We're just hoping the Browns suck again. If they're bad, and that's basically a late first, I think that's fine. Maybe you should have added a 5th or something. I just think that's the fair evaluation, personally. Right, here is the roster for year number 1. Kittle's technically still injured, so is Bosa, but they'll be fine once we hit regular season. Pearsall got the +2 to training camp. Try to get the dev up. Desperate, because he's already 25 years old, you know? He deserves a shot, I think. You got to get him out there as number 2, maybe number 1. Dobbs maybe built as the number 1/2, but I want to develop the guys that have a look long-term. Makai Lemon, 79 overall. Looks good, released a little iffy, but that's fine. And then defensively, we've got a bunch of stuff going on. DT, hopefully Durant develops. This is probably where we're going to be spending most of, well, I would say most of our draft picks going forward, but we're going to need a lot more offensive linemen, and Kittle could retire in any moment, so could Christian McCaffrey. All right, contract $75 million. D. Winters, I don't know. 25 years old already. Romeo Dobbs probably not coming back. Trent Williams, if he wants to not retire, sure. Very realistic re-sign interest, by the way. Mac Jones, I mean, yeah, that's a lot of money. Probably deserves it, sort of, maybe not that much, but deserves a bit more than what I was going to offer him. I'll tell you that much. Use check if he's around. You know, we'll see. We got a lot of money, not a whole lot of people to pay. It's just, that's part of the problem, right? We don't have a lot of people to pay. We don't have the best roster. We are in the playoffs, taking on the Green Bay Packers, which automatically means we're headed to the divisional round. Let's go. Not a challenge at all. Finished kind of weakly. got the division anyways. What was the chance at the conference? Nah, we didn't really have much of a chance at it. Taking a look at the stats and awards. So Brock Purdy had a pretty good year. Good year, some would say. 32 touchdowns, 5 picks, 3,200 yards. Here's McCaffrey, had a great season running the ball. Receivers, Malachi Lemon, not bad. Pearsall, would love a little bit better from him. The rest, where the hell is Kittle? Did he get hurt again? And then pass rush, I don't know where the hell Bosa is. 4.5 sacks only, with Durant having a great year, 9 sacks. Maybe the pick was actually worth it. Michael Williams with 8 sacks. Actually, we didn't look at interceptions, which were seemingly low. Looking at the kicking, Ryland was solid enough. Hork was pretty good as a punter. No touchdowns on any of the return game stuff. Yearly awards goes to Joe Burrow. We've been seeing him win a lot of MVPs lately. Anything for us, though? Number 1 for Durant. Number 2 for Lemon. We would have had the offensive and defensive rookie of the years lined up. That's a disappointment. Either way, let's go in against the Packers, see how far we can get. Going to the end of the game, 3-0. Green Bay scores 7. We get 3 again, 7-6, 14-6. We're falling behind here a little bit. 14-13. Huge touchdown on that one. Packers get a touchdown. It's the fourth quarter. They're driving down nicely. Remember, Jordan Love was number 2 in MVP in this year. Is that intercepted? It looked like an interception. It wasn't. 3rd and 5, 4th and inches. Down by 11. Got to score. 4th and 8. I mean, you pretty much have no choice here, right? Are they going to say no choice? Ah, man, I get it. Technically, you probably should be punting the ball here. Come on, Romeo. Just make a play against your former team. How about that? It's actually going to be Pearsall. It's a little overthrown and not catchable. If you get a bump like halfway through your route, it just ruins everything. And with that, we miss what would have been a huge play, maybe even a touchdown. Do you have a chance still, though, with the touchdown and the 2-point conversion? We get a stop. We win this game. 3rd and 7. This is it. This is it. We win this game if we get the stop. We have a chance to win this game if we get the stop. Obviously, if we don't, we lose. Green Bay has most of their receivers intact still. And Jordan Love is going to take a shot to Christian Watson, who is way too fast. And we lose the game. You can't block for that long. You just can't. Like, you just cannot allow them to block for that long when you bring 6. We brought 6, and nobody got in. Get a hand on him. Oh, my Lord. Golden got wide open, too. Kraft got wide open, too. That's tough. We had it. We had it. Although there's still maybe a little bit of a chance. Can we maybe, I don't know, kick the game-chancing field goal? At least the clock isn't running. I mean, you can't really spend much more time here if you want a chance at the onside kick, right? All right, 32 seconds. It's Green Bay you're taking on here. You know, you have a very good chance here to win this kickoff. That's a little hard, I think. Oh, I thought he overran it. I forgot how tall Christian Watson is. I thought he overran that. Did anyone else believe? I believe he, like, ran past it, but apparently not. I mean, look at this. No, it looks better than it did. The marker looked like way past him. That's a tough one. Unfortunately, we lose 31-24 against the Packers. The one time Green Bay beats the Niners in the playoffs, I don't want it to happen. Look at the player stats. 3 touchdowns to Love. Purdy with 2. Jacobs 100 yards and a rushing touchdown. Yeah, they just outplayed us at, like, pretty much everything. Parsons out-sacked us. I mean, we didn't have a single sack in the game. That's actually unbelievable. Chad Ryland, what a game from him, though. And, of course, the Packers win the Super Bowl, so realistically, we're, like, the second-best team in the league. We just played them at the beginning, so we had the toughest battle. Kittle's still here, but unfortunately, Trent Williams did retire on us. Pearsall's still normal development trait, but he's an 84 overall. Defensively, I don't think anyone went up in dev on this side. I mean, I guess Martin, but that's because he played. Oh, no, Siegel. Actually, potentially big, 77 overall. Maybe. Martin doesn't really count because he's a Sam, and there's almost no competition there across the league. Let's take a look at the retirements, though, to officially show them. That sucks. Our best lineman by far. And Juszczyk's gone. And Eli Apple. Well, that's the biggest loss of them all. Of course, negotiations, not as big of a deal anymore that Trent's gone. I don't really have to worry. Pearsall, I'm not going to pay that. That's crazy money. So is Mac Jones, though. That is crazy, crazy money. I do not want to replace 2 linemen in a year. We definitely can. Well, 3 linemen, actually, if we got rid of him, because we need to get a new left guard and left tackle. Ryland definitely gets a contract. Bjorquez, he almost always hits free agency, but Chad Ryland, there you go. And then for the punter, I suppose we'll pay him too. We'll do a 2-year, 8. I mean, we got a lot of money. We're not really too worried. $70 million, free agency. Do have Tranquil if you really wanted to upgrade that position, but I'm not really pushed. Cornerback Jamel Dean would be nice, but again, that's just a bandage fix. But at this point, we might need a bandage fix. I mean, it's looking kind of mid. Actually, we should have seen Durant. Durant had to go up. He was Rookie of the Year, right? Yeah, not a huge fan of free agency. Maybe we go for Jamel Dean, but that's probably it at best. Oh, yeah, Durant went up to a superstar. How the hell did I miss that? 82 overall superstar, and we're just like, yeah, nothing really happened. It's like, what do you mean? The guy's great. All right, we're in the draft pick 23. We've got a couple of needs. I mean, it's really a lot of future-proofing, though. Like, we would argue, you know, we need maybe a wide receiver, sort of. Tight end, sort of, because Kittle could be gone. O-line, you know, 1 or 2, maybe 3. Linebacker, sort of, but I think we're fine. Safety, for sure. 1, maybe 2. And then cornerback. So a lot of DB stuff. Problem is, we didn't really go into this thinking we needed DB. It was kind of DT because I didn't know what was going to happen with Durant. Yeah, there's a lot of knowledge on the defensive tackle position. Problem is, we don't really have a need for that anymore. So, with that being said, we're probably going to slow sim it until we're down to just Childress and Buckley. And then who is taken first is, well, the guy we take second. I don't like Buckley as much for obvious reasons, but I think he's fine. It's just Childress, as much as I want him, you know, he could go all the way to 15. I have no idea. So we'll slow sim it, see what we can do. As you can tell, we didn't use the real life class. I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't want every single rebuild to be the same thing, you know. We'll do the real class for 2026 every single time going forward, but 2027, we'll mix it in when, you know, I think, you know, the team needs a quarterback or one of the fun positions going forward. This team doesn't need quarterback. We don't need wide receiver anymore. We don't need edge for at least a couple seasons. So realistically, the fun positions are out the window. So there's really no point in doing that. There's no point in making the league and the rebuild the exact same as every other one if we're not even going to have one of those positions that people like to see, as Childress is already pretty much on the board here. Let's see if Tampa Bay wants to make a trade. I'm willing to trade. I think Childress is probably a bit better. It's just how much do they want? Yeah, I mean, I think we could do this. A 3rd and a 4th. Then we trade down our 2nd to gain, I don't know, a 3rd maybe? Like an extra 3rd, I should say. And there you go. We trade all of this to get pick 13, which is going to be a cornerback, Mr. Childress. I mean, I do get normal dev vibes, but I kind of get that from a lot of different cornerbacks. I just think that Childress is definitely better. Definitely a better boundary guy in general. Pick 12, True Talent. We took him at 13. And now he is actually hidden. That's a really good corner. I mean, this guy's perfect. I mean, he's got all the ratings you'd want. He has the height. He has the speed. He has the agility. He has the jumping. You know, he's got all of it. And I will also say there's a sick tight end. Tight ends fall a bit, so you never know where Fernandez is going to go. But I would say probably trading down for... Oh, crap! I forgot about the potential generational safety. I think I have no choice. I might be double dipping here, boys. We might be cooking the entire class, which is fine because, again, the 2 positions we really need are corner and safety, so we would be done if we got this safety. I mean, sort of, Siegel. I mean, did I really just try to make the trade, which is that? We'll try to make it happen. We'll see. Maybe we trade a cornerback off. Lenore, no. Renardo Green, yeah, I think. As much as he's, like, still a younger guy for this team. I don't know if I think he's that long-term of a player either. Damn, we actually are really screwed at O-line. We've got 3 linemen. We need 2 minimum. Our wide receiver room's a little thin. Maybe we let this safety go a little bit if we're going to grab him. I don't think I sold, though. As much as safety is a big positional need and the guy looks insane, it is also a safety. If you're going to have one position on your team that's a little bit weaker than the others, I don't think I would mind it being safety. Whereas corner, yeah, I'd like to have sick cornerbacks. Richardson's still gone. Damn it. Guy's probably going to be pretty damn good. And the Dolphins give me the type of trade that I look for. I give you a high draft pick. You give me 2 later for the next 2 rounds. That's fine by me. Down to 2 safeties. Austin Kyle, who is good enough in speed. And then we have Mr. Andrew Wagner, who doesn't look as good. That's for sure. What do you do here? I mean, I think you have no choice but to take Austin Kyle, right? For 1. 63 true talent. Hidden dev, okay. So, I mean, Richardson's probably the better player, but also at the same time, not bad. Then we have Gordon, who I do like quite a bit. He's like a pure power back. I don't know if it's exactly what the team looks for. If Hillhouse is there, we need multiple linemen. The problem is none of these guys are, like, tall. So I'm really not sure we're going to do a left tackle, to be honest with you. Cortland Harrison. Don't really need a linebacker either. Man, I really wish you would have just made that trade up for that safety. I think it would have been worth losing the bulk. Do have a fast-ish tight end. I'm not a huge fan, though. Is he 21? 22. I know we're going to have to replace Kittle at some point. Are one of these guys the guys? I do like Amani Fox. Screw it, we'll take him. 35 true talent. Nice, Hindad. There you go. That's the future proof right there. And then the rest, I think we're fine. We're going to go to the next pick. Townsend, is he maybe a safety? I doubt it, but maybe. Pretty sure he was damn athletic. Let's see. Let's go Jared Townsend. The problem is he is way too heavy to play strong safety. If he's like 6'3", okay, maybe I make the argument there, but that is pushing it. That is pushing it. What about Cassius Leach? Bit raw, but has, I mean, like, not raw, but slower. Has good key ratings, but I don't know. Townsend looks like a great player. I just don't know if I need him. Nah, screw it. He's a good player. 22 true talent. Damn, normal dev, though. Damn, Leach is still there. Yeah, okay, I then have to trade up. Really didn't want to, but I think I have no choice. Can't believe we got robbed in broad daylight like this, but Renardo Green, a 6th-round pick. The rest are who gives a damn picks. For 2 5th-round picks in the Browns, which, I mean, we're going to get more value because Renardo's gone. He's like, we're just not going to use him. But here's Cassius Leach, 75 true talent. Normal, damn. If he was somehow hitting, I would have started him. Actually not sure what I'm going to do with that pick now. Or that player, I should say. And then we do have another cornerback here. He looks slow, but he's good. B, man coverage, C zone. So I'll add him to the list too. 112 true. Hidden dev. Fast enough, though. 90 speed's fast enough. I thought he was going to be slower than that. All right, time to take some linemen. I mean, Daniel's a big 6'3", so maybe make the... Oh, nice, hidden dev. Okay. Maybe make the argument of a left tackle position. And I really shouldn't have done this because we really need another lineman. So if that guy, the other guard, is gone here, which he could be, then we're kind of screwed. Okay, he's still there. That's our new left guard, Doug Smith. 42 true talent. Hidden development trait. Beautiful pick. Beautiful pick. We could use the DT depth. How fast is Bowman again? 4-4. That's good, but we have Reed. That's fine. We're going to trade up for Burton and call it a draft. Both of our 7th-round picks for the Falcons' 6th-rounder. Take Mr. Burton, Evan Burton. You know, the classic A-finesse guy that could be hit or miss with Dev. And it's a hit this time. Really debating on what we do with Alfred Collins. I'm going to have to take a look at that overall. Because you could just make Alfred Collins like the nose tackle and just use the other two as like the actual rush DTs. But either way, draft recap. 77 for the corner, so definitely do not regret that pick at all. As it won't let me click A on them. Thank you. Jamal Childress. Damn, he's really good, actually. There's not a weakness to this man's game. This guy is going to be a cornerstone piece for this team long-term. Dev of Star would have been... Oh, crap, I didn't save. I'm used to discarding, so you guys know that what we have there is saved. But I guess not. Austin Kyle, I mean, we do need Siegel to play free safety for us, so Austin Kyle's going to be playing strong safety. A little raw, but really good hit power, so that's fine. Dev of also Star. This time I'll remember to keep it. I don't know. We now have the tight end, Mr. Amani Fox. It looks pretty good. He's a little raw on the route running, but catching's okay, at least for a rookie. Facing the wrong way, so may have some brain problems, but that's okay. Superstar Dev, okay. Dev, I mentioned that things are okay. I don't know what number to put on. The Niners got so many damn good players. Let's do 80. Then we have Mr. Townsend, who is a very high overall. He looks really good. I mean, this is a solid player. That is your depth right there. That's your linebacker depth for the rest of this rebuild. Cassius Leach, actually not a bad player, but again, oh, number 42, huh? Interesting. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, it is what it is. He's just going to be a backup, similar to the linebacker. Mr. Kyrie Daniels. That does not look like a tackle to me, but guess what he's going to be playing? Tackle. We're thrust into a tough situation. Superstar, please. That would have been great if he was, but he wasn't. And then for the next pick, another lineman, Doug Smith. That guy looks like more of a tackle, if anyone. And then here's Mr. Evan Burton. That guy we just moved to left tackle absolutely looks like a guard, by the way. It's crazy. Wonder if Justin Smith will ever get his name, get his number retired. Probably not, right? But either way, let's take a look at some of the guys we passed on. I definitely want to see this corner we missed. We took Childress. Where is it? Oh my god. What the hell is that? What the hell is this? You've got to be kidding me. 99 hit power. That might be the best generational safety we've seen. He's tall. He's fast. What's his change of direction? 87 change of direction? We could add an 87 overall. Wow. And then here's Buckley, who we did suspect would be a little bit mid. We were not wrong. Damn. That's a bit crazy. What was the tight end's name, by the way? I have no idea. I will never be able to figure out the name. So where does the guy... Oh, there's Fernandez. 90 speed, actually. Pretty good. He's short, but it's good. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll never know. Wow. We missed. We should have just traded everything we had. He didn't look that good, though. He did not look like an 87. He looked like a 79 overall, which is still great. But we landed a great safety, too. It's just not an 87 overall. All right, here's the team for season number 2. We're looking good. I mean, we're improving, right? Wide receivers, Pierce Saul with his +2 to training camp upgrades. We got to pay him, and even though he's 26 and normal dev, I think he'll be fine. You know, keep using him as the main guy in training camp, and he'll get to a 90 within 2 seasons. Offensive line, obviously, there's still some upgrades to be made. Right tackle, maybe still the left side of the line. I know they're hidden, but still, that's a long way to go. 71 overall, that's a bit of ways to go. And then, of course, Christian McCaffrey, he's 31 years old now. So does Reed take over at some point? Do we draft someone new? Do we find someone new in free agency? We'll have to see. And then, again, Bosa and Fred Warner, just hoping that these guys stick around for a while because, you know, the age is getting there a little bit. I've seen these guys retire at 32, sometimes even 31. So we could get a little unlucky. And obviously, these guys aren't the cheapest players in the world to retain. So I think we did a pretty good job in the draft, especially at DB. Siegel should be the free safety. And yeah, I mean, we'll still have some more players to draft and develop, but we're on our way, I think. You know, Durant being one of the big signings or drafts for us. Alfred Collins, like we said, yeah, 78 overall at 25. Yeah, we're gonna use Burton. Burton's gonna be the guy we're gonna try to develop. $92 million. I do not want to lose our guard. I obviously do not want to lose our wide receiver either. Please just get a damn dev up. I don't ask for much. I really don't. That contract's fine if he actually sticks around, which he should. We don't have anyone else to really pay outside of those front guys, so I'm not too worried. McCaffrey would be a 1-year deal. I don't think I would want to do more than that. 1 year 13. Glad he took it. A little surprised he did, to be fair. And then the guard will do... We'll just do that 2-year. Okay. All right. Time for a playbook change. We went 5-11 because EA bases the entire success of your team on playbooks. I'll show you by going Green Bay next season. May even change the defensive scheme. We'll see. But yeah, unbelievable. I mean, that's just crazy. I don't know how we build a slightly better team. I can't... Dude, this game's so garbage. I can't even click. Holy crap. But yeah, I don't know how we build a better team than last year. And yet we... Well, maybe we're not better. But we're not far worse. I'll tell you that much. And yeah, here they are, the numbers. Not the best. Not the best numbers I've ever seen. Left tackle gave 22 sacks. Pass rush, pretty mediocre. It's the DTs doing all the work. Burton this time is the one. Fred Warner, 4 picks. Ryland pretty good. Bjorkquez pretty good, I suppose. It's a punter. They almost always put up 50 yards per punt. MVP goes to Burrow like it always does. Number 2 for rookie there. That would have been big, actually, for Burton. Yeah, feels like a wasted season. I'm a little mad. I'm a little upset, a little frustrated, admittedly. Lions, Chargers. Lions win the Super Bowl. Let's take a look at our dev-ups. Pearsall, please. Nice. There you go. 87 overall. Kittle's still around. But there is Pearsall, who is now a star dev. 87 overall. So might actually be able to use our training camp on someone else now, potentially. Maybe Lemon. I mean, they're both about the same. McCaffrey still going strong. He's still here. Daniels barely goes up in overall. Kittle regresses pretty hard too, but one more year I think he'll be fine for. Defensively, D. Winters is a superstar. I actually am a little surprised he developed a bit. I really thought he's going to be like 82 overall max. Maybe he gets a star and, holds that star and that's about it. But no, he's a superstar with 83 overall. He's 27, but, do the best linebacker for him or the training camp linebacker thing for him, and who knows? Who knows? But, yeah, this is the team. It's getting better. Burton, 82 overall. Durant, 87. Siegel, 81. Maybe we go safety. Again, who knows? But not bad. Not bad. Even though we had a terrible year, I think the development of the team was not that bad, all things considered. Didn't really lose anyone of super concern, super importance in retirement. Michael Williams needs a contract. I think we're just going to pay him that. He's an 85 overall now, but that shouldn't cost us too much. Mustafa's not a bad player. We'll see. McKivitz, I think we could do better in free agency even. But what about Mustafa? Nah, it's too much. All right, $55 million free agency. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. There's no way the Lions let Gibbs go. But at the same time, he's there, and he is literally the perfect replacement for CMC. Oh, my. What do we do? What do we do? Man, I really want to do it. I really want to do it. It's just not realistic. What would you guys do? All right, I just want to know. What would you do? I will say, though, this is like one of the best free agents groups I've ever seen, especially this early into the rebuild. Very impressed. Did we let McKivitz go? We did. Could go Rosengarten. I mean, I'd do a 2-year deal. 2-year 44. Does he want to take that? He doesn't. There's no way. I mean, it's realistic, but, well, add another lineman to the list. I was not paying Joel. That's way too much money. Might be going with McKivitz again. All right, pick 3 in the draft. I honestly don't know what to take because we don't really have a need where you would fill a top 5 pick, right? Like wide receiver, quarterback, edge. Maybe a cornerback. We do have wide. Ooh. I don't think he was going to be top 5 true talent. I think that's kind of crazy. Running back in the future, since we're not going Gibbs. We might have to take Barnes if he's there. He looks insane. Okay. Maybe we have our player, assuming he's there. Because, I mean, you never know. Could go number 1 or 2. I doubt it, but you never know. Yeah, Barnes is definitely we're taking at 3. We top 5s. It's worth it. It's worth it. Corner's not, I mean, it's not that big of a need. I would say safety is a bigger need, but it's a big enough need, sort of. So, Amani Barnes. This guy looks like one of the best corners I've ever seen. Oh, he is pretty good. I would imagine, at least. True talent number 1. 96 speed, Amani Barnes. Hidden development trait. If we got Farley, too, that'd be insane. Because wide receiver does fall. Like, there's a chance that he is here. I doubt it because you see Morales there, but you never know. And he is. Okay, I'll take 2 top 5s. This guy has a chance to be normal. I would say star dev, though. We took the number 1 and 2. And they're both hidden. All right. So we missed on Richardson, which sucks. But I think we did all right for ourselves. I really do. Let's go to the end of the round and take a safety if there's one there. Maybe I should have slow simmed and traded up, but usually the safeties stick around. And they do. Brennan Randolph. He's only 5'9", but he does look insane. I'm actually going to trade up. You might think it's crazy, but this is like the start of the third round. That's when safety and tight end just rattles off. They literally will rattle those picks off 5 or 6 straight in a row. So we could literally lose him 1 pick away. So let's not do that. Give him a 7th round pick to move 2 spots, which is obviously totally fair for both sides. And we'll take the safety. Let's see how good this guy is, because this guy looks really good too. He's a round 1er. This guy could be like a 76, 77 overall. 10 true talent. Normal dev. I mean, 10 true talent is probably 76 overall, like we said, 77 maybe, which if that's the case, we might start him over Siegel, I'll be real. Siegel's not getting any younger. We got picks 4 and 5. O-line's looking a little thin. So we're going to go with Byron because he is actually like tall enough to play tackle. Even 6'4 is kind of shorter. But 75 true talent, hidden dev. He might start over that left tackle that was, if you want to even call him a left tackle, that was horrible for us last year. We'll have to see the overall when he moves over there. I don't even know what his overall is in general. We already have corner pretty damn locked in. We'll go Rankin, I imagine, but let's just load up on some linemen, and really that's pretty much it for the draft. Okay, maybe shouldn't have done that. And now we trade down to the Browns, who give us 2 6th-round picks. It's fine by me. We'll take a couple of UDFAs from there. Maybe a long snapper as well if we have another pick. Can't go wrong with a couple of top 5s, I'll tell you that much. And with this pick, we're going to go with the running back first because we have a couple of linemen now. Running back Rankin, 62 true. And he is hidden development trait, so we have another Desmond Reed type, if you will. We'll go to 23. If the lineman's there, we'll take him. If he's not, I don't care. We got a lot of linemen. I was coping. I do care. Where'd he go? Joe Iglesias, why not? 92 true, normal development trait. I mean, we would have taken the lineman if he was there, but, you know, we'll try to play it cool. We don't care that much. We made a trade for a bunch of draft picks from the Colts. Jordan Watkins, star development trait, young enough. With these picks, we shall be taking some positions, long snapper being one of them. I don't freaking know who's better. I'll just go Lincoln, I guess. Brock Lincoln, 51 true, actually not bad. Normal development trait, fair enough. I don't really care too much what the overall is. I just want a player that's going to be on the roster for 4 years that I don't have to sign in free agency and switch him to long snapper, and it's just a disaster. Look at the kick accuracy for all these kickers. What would you say if I told you not a single one of them is higher than solid for kick power on the left side? Actually wild how much of a fumble that is. But yeah, as far as fullback goes, maybe this team would like a new one. I have no idea who's the best. I'm just going to go with the guy that has B lead block. Donovan Bryan, 72 true with normal dev. He looks all right. All right, draft recap. How we looking? Holy! Okay. Everyone was pretty much like 2 overalls higher than I would have thought. Barnes, 83 overall. Oh, they hit him with a 33 injury. He's definitely not X Factor then. Definitely not. Let's see. Maybe, though. Yeah. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they do that. You can't tell me it's not bugged. There's literally no point if they're that low of an injury. Although Achane has never been injured in our Dolphins franchise. He's got like 75 injury. 33, however, is like making Michael Thomas look like Brett Favre. He's never injured at that point. But yeah, I don't know about that one. Dev, superstar? Nope, star dev. 81. You definitely want something in the single digits. 6. Okay, not my favorite number in the world there, but sure, why not? What else do we have? Free safety Randolph. He is a high overall, so there's a good chance we do start him. I think there's good. Holy crap. He's got 3% body fat, and 2.9% of it's all in the face. Like, what are we doing here? Take a look at ranking the O-linemen. They're just random linemen. Don't really care too much. Ooh, 87 juke move with 90 change direction. This guy's actually one of the best running backs in the class based on what the change direction does this year. Makes you, like, speed up like crazy. Looking at ratings, though. Star development trait. Will he ever start? Maybe. I mean, I would think Reed would have a better chance after McCaffrey's gone, but who knows? But yeah, I mean, just a good draft. It's a good draft. Here is the team for season number 3. We missed the playoffs entirely last year, so we're going to be going with the Green Bay scheme. See where that takes us. We're going to be needing a new running back next season, I'd say, with CMC getting older. Tight end, we already have that solved, but obviously Kittle's going to be gone too. Defensively, hoping Big Head Randolph can do well because high overall, just normal development trait. And I imagine Childress and Barnes will be the top 2 corners soon enough. But yeah, the team looks good. It's just, again, we keep losing a little bit and we keep gaining a little bit, and then the older players are regressing. So the overalls, they haven't really stayed steadily up. Just been a little bit of fluctuation. All right, contracts. I see Bosa in free agency almost every single time, so let's see how screwed we are compared to the other teams. $40 million, that would put us at $50 million remaining. Michael Williams, not a cheap player either. 5-year deal for him. down to 69 million. So Siegel, maybe. Alfred Collins, no. CMC, I mean, he's still pretty high overall, but we'll see. We'll see what the regression's like. Yeah, I mean, we could afford everyone, even if we wanted to keep McCaffrey. It's just Lemon's coming up, and then obviously Bosa will pay a 3-year deal worth 124. We have $31 million left. Again, we can pay Christian McCaffrey, but if we want to, we could probably just wait till the season's over when he's like an 88 overall and asking for even less than that. And here we are in the playoffs at 11-6, taking on the Seahawks, who are 11-6 as well, but did not get the division win. Then you have the Rams, who are 10-7. This division is back on top. Of course, looking at the win-loss, we were 8-5 at one point. Had a couple of wins, had a couple of losses. Overall, we had a good season. Brock Purdy with the Packers scheme was damn near an MVP, if not the MVP of the league. Run numbers were still good. Receivers, Lemon was amazing. Pearsall was solid. Farley was decent. Kittle was okay. O-line was better. Pass rush didn't change that. The DTs are feasting, whereas the edge can't even combine for double digit, whereas both DTs did singularly. You know what? I don't even hate it. I think the DTs are the ones that need to develop anyways. Ryland, pretty good. And then Bjorquez, not bad. Good season. Year 3, is it the one? Is it the one? Let's find out. Of course, first before that, Rams, Caleb Pearman, MVP. Very surprising to see. Award wins. Unfortunately for us, not a single one in sight. Some pretty good individual performances, but apparently not enough to win awards. Malachi's got to go to Superstar, though, right? All right, going to the end of the game. Right to left is us, so we score 7 right off the rip. 7-0, 7-7, 14-7, 14 all at halftime. Pretty close game between two close rostered rivals. Fourth quarter, not looking super strong here. Need the offense to step it up, and... oh my dude, are you kidding me? They are going to go for it at least, but what is going on? Play calling's questionable as best as well. Lemon. They bumped into each other. Swatted at the line by Leonard Williams. Unbelievable. That's actually unbelievable that he just swatted that and saved the day. 1 yard. Couldn't get it 3 straight times. Defense gets the stop. Offense on 4th and 4. You got to go for it. I'm sorry. You can't punt it. It's too late in this game to be punting the ball. Under 5 minutes left. We're punting? Really? That's what we're going to do today. Get Lemon to drag this out, hopefully. I mean, it's open enough, and he's short. Oh, my God, he's 1 yard short. Another yard is going to be the reason why we have to turn the ball over on downs. Yeah, we kind of deserve to lose. 3rd and 18. The defense gets another stop, dude. That is insane. Maybe they're right to punt it, or before I came in and said no, because this team is getting plays. They're making plays happen, and giving the team extra chances. It's a pretty good play, and dropped as it would be. 4th and 2. There's no way we're going to have 3 straight incompletions on 4th down, right? Lemon. I don't know why he cuts that back in play, but okay. Try to just sideline it, cut it upfield just so he doesn't go, backwards for some reason. And then he cuts all the way upfield. Wide open. Would have been potentially a touchdown. 4-man rush, and we can't block it. That's insane work. As the step, we'll take it. Brock Purdy, a little overthrown. Didn't even think Brock Purdy had that in his vocabulary. A lot of clock wasted, but of course with the time, I don't really want them to have much of it. We got 2 timeouts. I'm not too worried about it. Sure, if we fail this, I'll look stupid as hell, but that's okay. Don't want to give them time. Wide open McCaffrey. I don't know why we didn't see it earlier, as McCaffrey's actually going to be short to the 2. I can't believe he didn't break that tackle. I cannot believe McCaffrey could not make a man miss to win the game. Wide open. Super speedy Farley. Do we go for 2? They're suggesting it. They are suggesting it. I guess you do. What a throw! I don't think he got it. Is that short? Wow. I say what a throw, but it also took... oh, we have McCaffrey too. It's just the guy's on it. From this point, I'm like, okay, McCaffrey's covered, right? He's going to get through there. I just need to know whether the guy is covering him or not, and he is. And he gets bumped twice. We made a good read. It's just the throw's bad. It's too high. At first, I was like, oh, what a throw because of the pressure. But now it's too high. Can't make a play with that. And yeah, he's catching that behind the line-ish. I mean, you got to get the feet down for it to count. Oh, no way. No way that's how the season's going to end, man. Onside kick. He's got a chance. And he catches the Superman catch. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the game 21-20. Defense is playing well, but they suggested to go for it. I am not someone that takes much to persuade. You tell me to go for it, AM? Okay. Either way, player stats. 2 touchdowns for Purdy, 1 pick. Doesn't really matter now, though, because we freaking lost. Malachi Lemon, pretty good stuff there. Sacks, Durant, 2.5. Burton, 2. 1 pick, Freeman, Worry. Ryland, block kick, nice. Falcons, Raiders, Super Bowl. As much as I wanted us to be in there, I'm actually kind of down with that. That's a pretty cool matchup. All right, is this the big year? Is this the big year of retirements? We're going to lose some big names. We do not lose Kittle, which is the one I would prefer to lose, but we lose Christian McCaffrey, dude. That's tough. I mean, Kittle is not starting for us next season. Like, look at the regression. Holy crap. That is significant. He lost... I need my reading glasses. Does that say 83 overalls? Whatever you want to call them, attributes? 83 attribute points he just lost. You would have literally thought he had the rarest, like, disease of all time. I know he's 36, but oh my word. That's wild. Reed might actually be a starting running back. I don't know how that'll work for us, but he might have to be. Purdy, look at this guy. Look at this X-Factor fella right here. Then we, of course, look over at Malachi Lemon, who's now a superstar dev. Almost a 90 overall himself without training camp focus. I don't think we focused him one time. I think it was all Pearsall and Pearsall alone. Let's take a look at the defensive side of the ball where we see the free safety did not go up in dev, which is painful. Bosa is still going strong. Did not retire, obviously, which is great. Barnes 86. Childress 85. Might need to be moving Lenore down to 3. Of course, Fred Warner, he's getting a bit up there in age, too. Again, these older players retiring on us and regressing on us. Could be time to find a running back in free agency, but we'll see if that's going to be the case or not. Again, I would have loved to add Gibbs, and I knew we could afford him, but it's just there's no way. There's no way. If the Lions just can't afford him for whatever reason, at worst, they're just going to tag him and trade him, or just tag him and use him if they can do that. 1 year for Siegel, I'm down. 1 year 9 for a guy of his caliber is not bad at all. Collins is gone. James is gone. Martin's gone. Stout's gone. I mean, everybody's gone. Even McKivitz, I think this time for real. Anyways, free agency, what do we got? $40 million. Amon Ross St. Brown, been seeing him in free agency a lot as well. Lions are just, they're done. They're just done for. Running backs, apparently not the best. So it's Reed, and then if we can find somebody in the draft, maybe, but I don't know how you would start someone over Reed unless they're generational. That's all I got to say about that. Lewis could get Jenkins to play right tackle. We've done that a few times, though. Everyone wants Lucas. I don't like it. Fautanu, he just doesn't develop in game. Little bit of an older rookie, and that's all it takes from EA. They're like, well, he's cooked. I think that's really it, though. I mean, we had the positions lined up that we wanted, and free agency is not going to facilitate. So I did lie. We actually did go Dylan Sampson, 4-year, $24 million deal for a 24-year-old who actually, even though he's small, does actually have the ability to break a tackle. Like, if he gets hit, he's not going to die. Whereas Desmond Reed, he kind of will. Like, they're pretty similar in overalls, and obviously Reed's a very much so better athlete, but way worse carrying, way worse break tackle, like 30 worse. No truck / stiff. I mean, he's better than Sampson, but not by much. I think Sampson might actually get the start for us. We'll see. All right, we're in the draft with pick 24, and there is, in fact, a potential generational. I can't say for sure. I would like to assume, because of the truck, stiff arm, juke move, and speed. But I don't know. I would say, like, I would guess, and I would bet on it that yes, he is. But I know for sure, and there is also a potential generational safety. A-man coverage, B-zone, pretty damn fast. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going to just sim until one of them is gone, and we just trade it for the other one. I think we need the safety more than the running back at this point, but I just want generationals. Oh my, I guess I'm not. He went 3 overall. Okay, maybe not. And here we go. We trade up 4 spots with the Ravens using all of that, and we're going to be taking that safety. I don't even know if we really need him, but he... Oh, actually, that's a lie. I completely blanked out on edge. It's actually going to be Mr. Matthew Cohen, kind of future-proofing for Bosa being gone. This guy could be one of those, like, 86 finesse normal devers, but we're just going to take the chance. You never know when you're not going to get edge in the future. It's a better true talent than... Yeah. I knew it. I freaking knew it. And now we're in the second round, and the safety's still there, so I'm going to have to try to trade up again if possible. And this team has no money, so we literally have to trade all picks, meaning we're down to the 6th round after this. Hopefully this guy's worth it, because that edge rusher sure as hell wasn't. Ben Richards, he looks amazing, but you really never know. Could be star dev. 3 true talent, so he's definitely not an 87 overall, unless it's one of the craziest classes we've ever seen. But he's a good player. Then we move on to that 6th round pick, grabbing a lineman, Cameron Bush, 60 true talent, hidden development trait. And then we take what seems to be potentially a generational kicker. He's at least really good. Problem is, we need a punter more than a kicker. It's just, there's no punters. They all sucked. Here we go with a draft recap. We only had 4 players, but 2 of them were really good. Cohen, we did say there was a potential, yeah, we've seen those types before. 86 finesse type with no dev, but sometimes they are star. We unluckily did not get that. Ben Richards, really good hit power. I mean, I don't even know if he's generational. I really don't, but he's a good player, even if he's not generational. And I think based on his dev, based on the fact that he's a rookie, he's probably going to be a starting free safety for us. Oh, yeah, he is actually a generational player. Never mind. Yeah, there's really not much of an argument there. He is the starter. And there's that. All right, season number 4. This is the year that we win a lot of our Super Bowls, but we have definitely taken another hit in overall. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey, he's gone. Kittle, he might as well be gone. He's an 80 overall. We should probably be letting him go. He's like a 13 mil cap savings, but at this point, we don't really need the money, so just get the good backup. We did focus training Fox, try to get him up to speed a little bit. He gets 29 upgrade points, goes up 3 whole overalls, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he's actually already a really, really good player. Then we move on to the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, Reed, the new starting running back. We'll see how long that lasts. And yeah, I mean, there's not really much of a need. Everyone's like an 80-plus overall, and most of those guys are all very highly developable. I guess the big question would be, who can we afford, and who's going to replace Fred Warner soon? As even though Bosa would be a bigger loss, we do have a replacement in Cohen kind of ready to go. He's a 78 overall now. With the focus training for him. Again, as a finesse type, it doesn't take much as he gets a +2 to finesse. All right, contracts. Durant definitely paying him. Lemon obviously paying him. Winters probably, but only like a 2-year. Reed, I'll have to see how he's playing. Brailsford, the contract's perfect. Lenore might be gone, and Fred Warner could be gone. We'll see. Pooney, I think, is another 1-year deal, which we could afford going forward. It's really just Childress. I think the money's fine. And then, you know, when money really becomes a problem, I imagine Bosa will be retired. So I think everything's just going to sort itself out. We probably could have saved a little bit of money there, but Durant's a guy I don't want to lose. Lemon will do a 4-year deal worth 72. It's great for us, great for him. Winters, again, I'll do a 2-year deal. He is kind of the future of this linebacking unit. Anyone else? Brailsford, obviously, will do that because it's just super cheap. Like 5-year 45. We're not even paying $10 million per year. And then Reed, how has he played as a starter? They're 2 games. I don't know. It's not bad. But at the same time, our 2 running backs right now are paid less than like a top-tier running back solo. So I think it's worth it in the end. Mooney, we'll do a 2-year deal worth 30. Okay, we'll have to bump it a little bit. But then it's just really Fred Warner, which, yeah, it's just one guy we have to sign. I think we'll be able to handle it. Potential for the number 1 seed if we win, and I think, is it the Panthers lose? Of all teams to mention there. Not a great start to the season, and then we just had a tear of wins, which we do win. Unfortunately, the Panthers, they hold on with the same record. That's a tough one. That is tough. We could have had the bye week, but not going to happen. Of course, like I said, the start, 1-2, 2-3. But then we finished pretty nicely. Had the loss to the Bengals and the Seahawks. It is what it is. It happens. 2 really good teams. Brock Purdy, 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 2 picks. The ratio is insane. Reed, 4 yards per carry is not bad for his first time actually starting. Pearsall, is he a superstar? It'd be great. Him and Lemon both be superstars. Farley was solid. Fox, not so much, admittedly. O-line, could do better there too. Pass rush, this scheme and their edge. I know Bosa had 11, but with him playing a full season, he should be higher than that, especially with these two guys. He's basically got one of the best DT units in the league, and yet he's not putting up like 15, 20. I'm just saying, Williams also been pretty much useless. Winters 4 picks, totally worth the contract. He might go up to X Factor with those numbers. A couple picks for the other guys, the DBs. Rylan, not his best work. Probably will let him go to free agency. Mullins, technically our kicker. We put him at punter. I don't care. You're, I think, a generational kicker. You maybe can make the move to punter, hopefully. I don't know. Looking at MVP, it goes to Joe Burrow, which we've seen a million times now. And as far as other awards go, we unfortunately are not going to see any. All right, just don't let us lose our rivals, at least right away, because I imagine we have more competition from those guys in the playoff circuit here. It's 10-7 at halftime. We're not looking so good on offense. There you go, nice touchdown. We give up a touchdown, though. And just like that, okay, I was about to say, a touchdown there would win it for them. 3rd and 9, I think you need to come in. I mean, I believe the team can convert on their own. It's just, why would I take that chance? There's no way they can cover Farley and Fox, right? Double streak. They baited it. They baited it. We had multiple people open, and we just didn't throw it. Farley was open, but the safety jumped it. Wicks is going to be one of my main routes. Oh, my. We're going for it. Please. Catches the short. Oh, my God. Brownlee made a crazy play. The worst part is we predetermined, and I think Fox got open. 3rd and 6, doesn't get the stop. 3rd and 9, gets the stop. I mean, I suppose a touchdown wins you the game if you play the clock right as they get sacked, I think. All right, Fox cooked last time. Let's actually throw the ball to him, maybe, if he's actually open. Free play? I mean, Fox is open, free play or not. Trying to manage this clock situation pretty well here. Free play, doesn't matter. We don't need it. We don't need your charity work. All right, 3rd and 11, big moment here. Pearsall, not a great route at all from him. Terrible route, if we're being honest. All right, last time Fox kind of cooked. Let's see if he can do it again. Probably not. They're actually doubling him. This time he's not open, but he got bumped. Holy crap, that's clutch. If not for the last-second slant we ran with Wicks, that would not be a first down. I'm not saying we're going to win this game, but there's a good chance we win this game now because of that. Run, we got to get more clock off the board here. Nice hit, but to the 3. Is that Lemon? It's the Lemon! Makai Lemon! We're level 20. The game's tied at 20. Put it up. There it is. Extra point good. 6 seconds left. All we have to do is hold on. We're moving on to the divisional round by beating our divisional opponents. I will say, struggling with the Cardinals doesn't seem to bode so well going forward. I will admit that. Not exactly the proudest moment we've ever had. I think this should be a team we should be easily smoking as they lose 3 seconds to get to the 22. The game's trying to trick me. They're like, oh, it's not Hail Mary, so why would we defend 3-man deep? It's like, well, because they should be running a Hail Mary, and they're just stupid. I really don't care what their plans are. Throw it 4 yards in front of you all you want. Man, what a game. Coded to perfection. Genuinely, that's unacceptable. I don't understand. There are 3 plays to run there. Hail Mary, screen pass, run. None of those things are what happened. Of course, Spillman threw a pick for them, but Purdy was great for us. 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. Rushing-wise, nothing really going on there. Farley, 100 yards, 1 touchdown. Sacks. Again, we get out-sacked by everybody. Pick for Barnes. And that's it. Moving on to the divisional round. All right, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? Feeling Eagles. Rams. Dude, I hate this division. I hate it. Good thing is, if we were to win, we can't play another division rival. That's the positive. We get the ball first. Oh, there's a player on the field. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Defense is holding strong. We just need this offense to wake the hell up. 7-3. This is unacceptably bad offense. Today, perhaps 3 whole points. Defense playing so well, and the offense just can't get more than 3 points. You get lucky on a penalty. 3rd and 5, all right. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't do it on their own, but why would I leave it up to a team that has scored 3 points through 3.5 quarters? Just asking for a friend. Farley. Good throw, good catch, good first down. You guys want to finish the job, or are you going to mess this one up too? I feel like a field goal unit's going to come out in this one. And there it is, 10-all, touchdown. We love it. Now the defense struggles. 3rd and 5. Okay, this is the moment. I mean, actually, I don't know if it is the moment. We might have already lost. Dude, where's my formation? There is a good chance the game's already over. Okay, it's not, but it doesn't look good. Honestly, we kind of need to bait them into throwing a touchdown here. A run hurts us so much. Okay, well, that's not really baiting them into scoring. That's just getting beat, but sure. Is that our coverage? I don't even think it was. I thought we had the running back. The block here would make things interesting. 1:16 in the 4th, no timeouts, and a quarterback that has 86 throw power, I believe. Rams special teams, make a play, please. They made a play, unfortunately, against us. A pretty good return, though. Presley's not that fast, but he gets us to the 43-yard line. Not bad. Definitely worth the time we lost on the clock. For sure. Lemon. Oh, my God. Oh, my. I don't even know what to do here. I think, again, you stop. You waste this clock. I know we have no timeout, so it is a risk. But even if we scored a touchdown in this play instead of the last one, that would be huge. No free play. Reed might be my look. Purdy can't run. No beat grounding. Thankfully, it wasn't. All right. Hopefully, this doesn't come back to bite us. Late throw. Farley catches it. Big play. I think you go for one. I don't want them to be aggressive. I want them to take this to overtime, potentially. Now, if he hit us late there, I'm QB sneaking it. 17-all on a huge play. And again, I'll show you guys, we're not on, like, all-pro or rookie difficult. To be fair, we could have been on all-pro because I had to change it for the best tight end thing. But, nope, we're chilling. Oh, my God. Are you serious? Again, you can't lose the coin toss because they have yet to update this damn thing. It's crazy work. The fact that you always win the coin toss, technically, because, you should, as a team, want to kick. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Oh, what do we do? Receive or kick? Oh, well, receive, of course. Don't know about that. Come on, defense. Made stops all game long. There's one of them. You need, like, a first down. Dude, you need literally, like, a single first down to win the game and head to the championship round. And this is how you pay us? I'm not going to be real with you. The whole play is lemon, which isn't bad. There's no way. Makai Lemon! What a play! Who the hell was that guy, by the way? Is it the tight end? Who is this? This is the guy from earlier. Seagull. Steven Seagull. Dude, I can't believe this. Like, that confused me. And Makai Lemon comes up with this play, though. Oh, my. We're so lucky that he's a linebacker. Linebacker can't get an engagement, which he broke off the tackle. Dude, Makai Lemon's insane. I can't let the AI control yet because they're going to kick a field goal from 50 yards out instead of... Probably should have someone a little bit better at protecting the ball than Reed. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I can see why Desmond Reed was so good in our Packers franchise. Probably a better idea than to kick a nice kick when you just never know when they're going to get a block. All right, bait him in again, I say. Okay, I guess never mind. It's just iced automatically somehow. F it. F it. We're head of the championship round. 20-17. Talk about a clutch fourth quarter, let me tell you. Both quarterbacks were okay. Both exact same pass rating, by the way. Running backs, almost the exact same there as well. Receivers, Fernandez, guy we were kind of looking at, watching a little bit. Oh, my God. Kyrie Daniels gave up 5 sacks. The Rams do have a pretty sick D-line, but that's wild. At least Ryland didn't miss a kick. We're used to seeing our guys miss kicks all the time. Dude, how are the Panthers so good this season? Of course, they had the bye week. I don't know why I even looked at that. They beat the Falcons by 6. Oh, my Lord. On the other side, Titans, Patriots. Like, I'm not saying this is an easy walk in the park, but, like, one of the easier playoff runs I've ever seen. Come on, don't blow it. All right. Is that us? Okay, nice. Left to right is us. Dude, what is going on with this offense? Can we finish a drive, please? Carolina, elite defense, apparently. 9-3. 1 touchdown, please. I guess we're just going to have field goals both sides. This is actually kind of insane. 3rd and 10. Defense is holding them, but they're still getting down the field. It's just taking a little while. 3rd and 12, 4th and 6. Did they get it? They didn't. They're short on the run. And we're headed to the Super Bowl in one of the most bizarre score lines I've ever seen in a rebuild. 15-6. It's got to be scoregami in real life, right? And it has to be. Offense should probably be pretty ashamed of itself. Like, that is an abysmal showing. Fumbles, picks, inaccuracies. Kind of desperate, to be honest. But we won the game. Both teams kind of struggled. Ryland missed a field goal, but both teams kind of struggled. But when you win the game, it feels a little bit better. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. Definitely feels horrible if you lose a game like that, though, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, how confident do you feel going into the Super Bowl? I don't know. Patriots, 2 teams that historically know how to win. Take a look at who got some dev-ups, if anybody. We'll also take a look at who the Patriots beat. Pierce Hall, superstar development trade, 90 overall. Totally worth investing in him, it seems. Really good short route, solid player. Anyone else? Desmond Reed, obviously still star. Probably was decent defensively. This looks different. I think Durant's an X Factor now. Nice. Huge season for him. Burton maybe would have went to Superstar Dev. Or no, he's not. He's star. But to say if he didn't already have it. But no, he doesn't even have Superstar. Who the hell am I thinking of? Either way, cornerbacks, they look all right. Just not a whole lot of dev ups, but we don't really need a whole lot of dev ups. The team is still just really good in general. Take a look at who the Patriots beat to get here. They also didn't have to play. So the number 1 seed in both conferences back-to-back here. They destroyed the Broncos. They destroyed the Titans. I'm sensing a tiny bit of a trend here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay, here we go. To the end of the game. Patriots up by 3. We get a touchdown. Finally, last week we had none. Patriots scoring a touchdown, though. It's a little bit of a different game than the championship round. A 4-point lead. Huge field goal for them. We get a huge field goal back, though. It's a 4-point game. This is a close one. Nice stop. Field goal only. Touchdown could win it. Field goal might be enough. Oh, no. Is that a first down? Is it over? It is now! 23-20. The Niners win this Super Bowl. I'm sure we'd all be so ecstatic to see another team that has lots of Super Bowl championships win another one. I know I would. If I saw Patriots-Niners, I'd be like, man, who do I root for? I want both of these guys to win. It's been so long. I really would love to see it. Of course, our goal here was to beat any team, win a Super Bowl with the Niners, and we've done that. So, for the moment, I'll be happy that a really good historic team has won another ring. A team that constantly beats my favorite team in the playoffs. I'm so happy to see it. It's what a treat. What a great day it's been. Drake May, 2 interceptions. That's just the guy. The lights start shining. He starts seeing the ghosts. Although, again, seeing ghosts would kind of mean you hold the ball too much instead of throwing it and letting it fly, right? Maybe. Lemon was pretty solid. Obviously, the reason why we're even here with that clutch catch he had. Durant, 2.5. Bosa, 1.5. A couple of halves for other guys. But yeah, finally a pass rush game where we're the better of the two. Talented with the pick. Barnes with the pick. The 2 youngsters. Clean kicking. Put in the big list of year 4 Super Bowls because we have done it again, baby. Let's take a look at the team before we hop on out of this one. Brailsford, really good pass blocker. Run blocking, even base run block stat is garbage, which is really rare for us. Of course, Mr. Amani Fox, 87 overall. Glad that we did keep Kittle. Got a ring there. But Fox looks good. Definitely the future of the tight end position. Here's all we just looked at, but just in case you have deja vu. Deja vu? No, like dementia, I guess? I don't know. That seems a little harsh. Maybe you just don't remember things well. Maybe it doesn't have to be so dramatic. And wow, that really went to 100 real quick, huh? But Lemon, really good route running, really good release, great catching. He's a solid player. And that catching came into play. He is a monster. Clutched up so hard for us. Here's Mark Farley, the super speedy wide receiver 3. Don't know how many go routes you're running from the slot spot from this team, but apparently a ton. Here's Brock Purdy, the 99 overall X Factor, throw power 88. Everything else pretty much 99. I mean, say what you will about the guy, but he's good. Just get me teary-eyed. get me emotional. But and then for the last one, Desmond Reed. I really should have never started this guy, but it worked okay. It did all right. We got a Super Bowl win with him, but definitely not built to last long with the ratings that he has. Then we look at defensively, where Richards is already just an insane safety. Where does he actually rank? 7 in true already. Accuracies are crazy. Coverage is crazy. Hit power is insane. I mean, he's not as good as Richardson, but at the same time, well, I guess sort of for a Super Bowl, so what can he say about that one? 85 overall for Austin Kyle. Another great hit power guy, but definitely more run support, which is fine from the strong safety spot. I would tend to agree. Then we move on to D. Winters. Like I said, I really didn't think his ceiling was as high as it ended up being. I really thought it would have been 82 overall star. Probably gets let go, but no, he's actually potentially the cornerstone, especially with Fred getting older and older. You never know how long he's going to be around, especially with that speed. Not the fastest man in the world off rip. He's fast enough for sure, but if you use him 5-10 years after he was drafted, yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a different story. Childress, 87 overall, but damn near 97 man coverage. Press is good too. Speed, fast. Would love to see how he compared to the other corner. I can't remember his damn name, but we almost took him instead, and he was normal dev. Barnes is so damn fast, though. I mean, look at this guy. Injury never went up, which is awesome to see. Lore accurate. Not even really sure what that means, because he's not even, like, someone we know. Michael Williams, though. I really want to see his numbers. I really don't think he did much. Yeah, not a single double-digit sack season. What a disaster. Of course, Bosa struggled a little bit as well, but he kind of picked it up recently, so it's fine. It's fine, you know, 11 sacks. I can't really complain about that. Next season, if we had one, probably would. Probably would, admittedly. Durant, though, this is a story. I cannot believe... I mean, look at how good of a player he is. This is a guy that just worked his way up to the top. Normal development trade into X Factor. Of course, first season was really good. Second season, not so great. The last two, though, amazing. Definitely one of our better normal to X Factor stories we've had in a while. I will say that I'm a little surprised Burton was a nose tackle type. Must have been speed rusher that got his block shed up high enough to overtake the speed rusher archetype and then started just going run stopper because you're not going to get enough finesse to regain it from them. But, yeah, that is going to be it for this realistic style rebuild of the San Francisco 49ers. For a moment there, it almost wasn't the realistic style as we almost signed Gibbs. That would have been definitely something. Of course, though, if you ended up enjoying the video, leave a like, subscribe for new, hit the bell notification all so you know when the next upload is up. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK Plus, and automatic content. Let me know what team you'd like to see rebuild next. And I'm not sure the next upload. Sometime Tuesday, I imagine, whether it be another rebuild or Dolphins franchise. Playoffs are starting soon. Check that video yesterday if you'd want. Either way, that's it. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video,